Join Pond Builder as we show you step by step how to install our Elite Water Garden Kit. Our goal here is to show you how fun and creative building your own backyard oasis can be. So grab your favorite drink and let's get started. The first step towards building your new water garden is to remove all products from the kit boxes. Next, lay out a garden hose on the ground to help create the size and shape of your new pond, keeping in mind viewing areas and waterfall placement. Once you've determined the shape of your pond, outline it using a can of spray paint. Once you've sprayed the outline, you can remove the garden hose, but keep it handy, you're going to need it later. Place your waterfall and skimmer box in the desired locations, keeping in mind that whenever possible, the skimmer and waterfall should be placed at opposite ends of the pond. Next, lay the flexible pipe into position. We must first install the plumbing fittings into the spin welds located on each side of the box. First, Teflon tape the male adapter. You can add a bead of silicone to the threads for added insurance. And thread it into the spin weld on the side of the box that you will be bringing the flexible hose into. Next, Teflon tape the threaded plug and install that into the spin weld on the other side of the box as shown. When using two pumps, you can use the other spin weld for the hose coming from the second pump. At this point, we can cement the flexible hose to the waterfall box. Spray out the area for the skimmer box in preparation for excavation. It's now time to begin excavating the pond. Please remember to call your local utility company prior to digging to ensure that there are no pipes and cables in the area. The excavated soil can be used to cover the flexible hose. Build up your waterfall and stream, and to create a berm around and behind the waterfall box. Be sure to check the level of the waterfall box occasionally throughout. If the waterfall box is installed off level, then the water will not flow evenly off the weir. Tamping the area beneath the waterfall box will help to minimize the area from settling and creating an uneven waterfall. Once the box is level, use some excavated pond soil to support the box in place. Excavate the pond down as deep as you'd like your first level to be. You should excavate your pond with at least 2 levels, as we are doing here. Once the first level is dug out completely, spray out the area that will become the deeper portion of the pond. The size and shape of this area is completely up to you, but keep in mind that we'll be filling this area later with boulders that will take up some of the space. The use of a laser level is very helpful in determining whether the sides of your pond are level all around. This tool will be nice when setting the skimmer box in position as well. Other methods, such as a line level or water level, can also be used. Now that we've determined that the pond is level, we can begin excavation of the skimmer box. Once the excavation is complete, set the skimmer into position and check the height using the laser level. Continue to excavate the area beneath the skimmer as necessary until the desired height is achieved, all while checking to ensure that the skimmer box is level. Refer to the skimmer instruction manual and the bonus features on this DVD for further information. Once the skimmer has been installed, You can bring your flexible hose into the skimmer box by pushing it through the rubber fitting. Push it in as far as necessary. You can cut off any excess when we install the pump. Now is a good time to install the overflow hose. Use the extra flexible hose from the kit to take the overflow water from the skimmer to a French-style drain or to whatever drainage is available in your yard. Trench out an area for the hose to lay. Connect the hose to the male adapter on the skimmer using the PVC cement. Watch the added bonus features on how to make a French-style drain. Finish off the skimmer by backfilling around the sides using the excavated soil, tamping lightly to prevent any settling. It's best to stand inside the skimmer to prevent it from shifting around while adding the soil. Finish off the pond excavation by removing any roots and/or sharp edges so they won't puncture the rubber liner. Rake out the flat areas in preparation for the underliner and liner. Using a clockwise motion, thread the check valve assembly onto the pump. Next, you'll want to set the pump inside the skimmer and cut away any excess pipe. Connect the black flexible hose to the pump discharge using a screw or nut driver to tighten down the hose clamps. Note the notch at the top of the skimmer along the back. This is where you'll bring the pump power cord through. Unfold the protective underliner and lay it in the pond squarely. Work your way from the bottom out to ensure the underliner is properly installed. Use a couple of boulders to hold the underliner in place. Just be sure to remove them once the liner is installed. Next, unfold the rubber liner and lay it in the pond on top of the underliner, again working your way from the bottom out to ensure the liner is installed properly. You want the liner to be able to lay along top the underliner without any tautness. It's now time to attach the pond liner to the Elite skimmer box. Refer to the instructions included with the skimmer box or watch the bonus materials on this DVD for exact instructions. You typically want to begin rocking the pond from the deepest area out. Here, we are going to sink a few large boulders into edges where we have available liner. We recommend that you cut away the soil when using a large boulder so the ground will hug it into position. Complete rocking in the entire pond, but don't complete the areas where your stream or waterfall will enter the pond. Use some boulders to help create your berm around your waterfall box as well. One option for creating your waterfall is to have the waterfall box right at the edge so the water falls directly into the pond. However, we find that most homeowners like to have their waterfall box set back a bit so they can create a stream bed. In this case, we are using a second piece of liner to create our waterfall and stream. Lay the liner so that there's enough to overlap the pond liner by at least 6 inches, and also so that there's enough liner at the top of the waterfall to attach the waterfall box. Trim any excess waterfall liner away, but leave enough to tuck down over the pond liner. Lay the pond liner up the stream bed as far as possible, and then lay the waterfall liner over the top of the pond liner. This will ensure water won't leak out when flowing from the waterfall into the pond. It's now time to attach the streamliner to the Elite waterfall box. Refer to the instructions provided with the waterfall box and view the bonus materials on this DVD for assistance. For those wishing to have what is typically called a sheet falls, you can leave the waterfall weir attached as is. Here, we are going to show you another option. By cutting away the weir from the box, you allow boulders and rockwork to be positioned right up next to the waterfall box, all while keeping the liner attached to the box. Use gravel to fill in the areas between the boulders. This will help keep the boulders in place, as well as hide the black liner completely. Adding underwater lights to your pond will extend the enjoyment of your new water feature well into the evening hours. The Pond Builder Elite Pond Kit comes with one submersible light and one transformer. Typically, if you want to add additional lights, the transformer will accommodate them. Consult your local pond builder dealer for assistance. Be sure to install the lights with enough cord slack so that you can bring the fixture out of the water when changing out a burned out bulb. Run the cord around and through the rockwork so that it is hidden from view. If desired, adding aquatic plants will really help to bring your new water feature to life. Sometimes you can remove a boulder or rock and put a plant in its place. This will help give your display a softer and finished look. You can either direct root your plants into the pond or simply set the plant and pot into the pond. At this point, you can begin filling the pond with water while you complete the rest of the steps. Along the way, it's a good idea to wash off dust from your rockwork. If desired, you can then pump out the dirty water a few times before a final filling. Continue to fill the pond until the water level reaches the line molded onto the snout of the skimmer box. The face of the skimmer is where you can always look to see whether your pond is low on water or not. Included in the kit is a can of pond building foam. This foam is used to seal in and around the rockwork. This forces the water over the top of the rocks instead of around and beneath them. It greatly enhances the waterfall effect and will help to seal everything together. It's black in color and can be cut away once cured if it expands too much. Before curing completely, you can sprinkle some rock dust on the foam to help disguise it. Even the best waterfall boxes are not filters unless biological media is added to them. The first option is to lay the supplied green Metalla mats into the waterfall box and then fill the black media bag with the colored blocks. This is the most economical way, but it's of course also not the best. Another option is to fill the black media bag with back-to-twist biomedia. This will cost a little more, but it will help to keep your new pond cleaner. The best option is to purchase additional green Metalla mats and stand them up vertically inside the waterfall box. Pond Builder has pre-boxed upgrade kits to make this easier for you. This will cost a little more, but it's by far the best option if your goal is to have clear water, keep algae minimized, and keep many large koi. Keep in mind that you can also upgrade this filtration media as your fish grow. Once you've added the biological media, disguise the waterfall box from view by using some gravel and a selection of creeping aquatic plants. Because the landscape lid has holes in the bottom of it, the root system of the plants will always have flowing water around them. Other options for using the landscape lid include mulch, gravel, slate, or driftwood. Use your imagination. Your Pond Builder Elite Waterfall Box is the only system on the market that comes complete with the landscape lid. Trim excess liner around edges, folding remaining liner, and finishing off the edge with mulch or gravel. Again, it's best to leave a little liner folded up in case of settling in the future. Another option is to dig away the soil beneath the liner, creating an area for the liner to lay with topsoil added back over top. This will allow you to bring your landscaping that much closer to the pond edge. Get creative when hiding the face of the skimmer too. Once you've taken care of the pond's edges, Mulch can be added to give your feature a finished look. Add in some landscape plants around your new pond to really set it off. If you are filling your pond with chlorinated water, you will want to add a dechlorinator. Chlorine is not good for fish and aquatic plants. Next, add beneficial bacteria into the pond. This bacteria will take seed throughout the biomedia located in the waterfall box, as well as spread throughout the rest of the pond. This bacteria will help to consume excess nutrients in the pond, as well as process any waste from the fish. Now it's time to clean up the scraps and remaining materials in anticipation of running the waterfall for the first time. Last step, plug in, pump, and enjoy. An overwhelming feeling of satisfaction and reward should come over you as you plug in your pump and watch the waterfalls for the first time. Move some rocks around and get the waterfall to look exactly the way you want it. And remember, it's your waterfall. Make it the way you like it. By now, you are probably super excited to get started on creating your own elite water garden. So grab a shovel and let's get started. Oh, and one last thing. When you get your feature created and you want to show it off to others, snap a high-res picture and submit it on our website at www.pondbuilder.com. We look forward to seeing your work of art on our website soon.